tries to. Perfect. Hello. Things are very different. We are on a different space and a different time and a different place.
Why did you say that?
If
She
yeah.
does all of it. That's just what she do.
What she did. I'm so glad I caught this.
Oh, that wasn't plugged in.
It was not.
Yep.
There we go.
I'll probably cut down on the whirring background noise of the laptop stroking the breeze.
It tries. It tries its best. We have it on a breathing apparatus.
It's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Nice thing. It's
It's
like
cheap.
fan platform.
You know, it's just something somebody welded together for a project because I assume MacBooks get too hot.
It's all laptops get too hot.
Well, it's because
Cell
they're
phones
not
get too hot.
they're not
everything
big
gets too
enough
hot.
anymore.
And then
to
when they almost explode, then companies like, great, then people gotta get new ones.
Yeah.
Everyone's, every time you got a Samsung, you were gambling whether or not you were buying a grenade.
I barely, but it was a thing.
Oh man, well there's certain gens of Samsung phone that were just like, yeah, not even like that big a chance that your phone might like combust.
I saw like a picture the other day that was just a balloon of a battery from a phone, and it was like, yeah, if you touch that thing, it'll explode, which is
when
not
the metal
fun.
looks like it looks like a balloon. Then
That's bad. That's no good.
Oh man.
Oh, let me close down Discord. I wanted to check the temperature. It's a well, it's because it goes womp womp.
It's a fucking bop.
It is a fucking bop. A certified bop womp womp.
Oh, I'm gonna turn down the TV to kind of like 5.
Now that I can do.
Oh man.
Did you?
Yeah, I needed it.
Yeah,
We
you
got our
did.
boosters today, and yeah, I don't feel much other than just like kind of tired.
Yep,
but...
it is under the weather and arm achy, but that's about it.
Oh, yeah. Feel better to just have got them. So,
Exactly, yeah. The peace of mind knowing that I'm vaccinated is a lot better. Is like it makes up for the pain and the annoyance of a vaccine. It's not a pain, it's an annoyance.
Yeah,
you know.
The first vaccine, I felt like some effects of kind of, but like every booster since it's just been like no worse than flu shot. In fact, we got flu shots at the same time. Just
Yeah.
the arm.
Just
So yeah,
multiple
both our
vaccines.
arms are just a little dead arm tonight.
And that'll
I'm just a
happen.
little tired, but I did drink coffee, so I
Yep.
should be able to rant. I'll just be a bit loopier in my ranting.
You are a loopy ranter.
Won't detract from the overall quality. It
Oh,
will
no.
be no
Oh, God,
better
no.
or worse
It
than
will
it would have
just
been
be-
otherwise.
It will just be.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
chair made a fart.
I really do like this animation.
Chair farts.
No,
Oh.
no, this animation you did.
Thank you, I appreciate
So
that.
we got bonus like antennae, just flopping back and forth. That and Lop.
I like Lop.
I like
I stole Lop's horns for like a different personal design, but that's just because like they were one of my first OCs.
That's that's fine. Yeah, that's incorporating a
exactly.
thing you've made into a representation of yourself, rather than just turning that whole thing into a self-insert.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Sorry. So yeah, I might do that a lot. That's all.
Yeah, you'll probably yawn. Hello.
Faye says hello.
Hello, Faye. We are Sweeney. Sweeney.
And we're not doing it on Twitch.
We are not doing it on Twitch. We're
Twitch
trying.
just sounds the same. I was gonna like, what extra W do you add to Twitch? Twitch.
Twitch. Twitch.
They're being a bunch of shitheads.
They are being a bunch of shitheads.
Fucking breaking spines and
Like they've always been
scraping off the
terrible,
top.
but like this
Fucking-
is. My thing is
Oh, and
that
our
when,
ads are gonna be much better optimized. Gets interrupted by Applebee's.
like as he's saying it.
Clownery.
So and YouTube isn't a lot better in the terms of clowns, but fuck, we'll take it.
I mean, yeah.
Pennywiseness.
I wish I've seen the new It, like, or at least the It Chapter 1. I want to see It Chapter 2. They're pretty good. They're not. The first one was pretty good, and I hear the second one's pretty good, but I want to see it.
There we go.
It's by the same team that made Mama, and I really thought Mama was good. I thought that it was a Guillermo del Toro movie when I first watched it, but it wasn't. He was just a producer.
Hey, you know.
So yeah, this is it. A Lighthouse Hut.
All right.
This is it. You're at the end. You gotta beat Orphan of Kos. You gotta beat German, and then you gotta beat the Moon Presence.
I think Orphan of Kos is probably gonna be the biggest hurdle, but knowing me, I haven't practiced against it in a while.
You might also just be burnt out. If you do beat Orphan of Kos, you might just then having to beat
burnt out
to beat German and
I wouldn't be
Moon
surprised,
afterwards.
but
the other thing,
I'll try.
At least for me, I find Moon Presence way easier than German.
Okay.
German is actually tougher of a fight to me.
I wanted to add German just floating menacingly in his wheelchair, but I didn't have the time, so it's just Orphan of Kos.
I think what you whipped up, it looks great. By the way, the thumbnail for this video, the one that looks so awesome, she did that in like an hour, guys.
Yeah, about. With the
send
help
that
of
back up.
like.
Also, if you want to try summoning people,
I might. Yeah, I want to give it a few more tries. Alone.
But I do not denigrate anybody who does this one.
And we do not denigrate anybody that wants to do this in a party. I just want to try a few more times, especially after leveling up.
Yeah.
Okay,
now, you leveled up about, 10, 12 times?
About 10, 12 times, yeah. From, like, ooh.
You were high 80s, and I'm usually over 100 when I fight this thing. I don't know.
That's about more what you should be, honestly.
I would think so, anyway.
No, now I'm 96, I believe. Oh, yeah, you could tell that story.
Yeah, I hurt my butt. That's all there is to it.
And dead. I hurt my butt. That's all there is to it.
I hurt my butt right before we started streaming.
Like, literally, like, not even 5 minutes.
So
okay, well, 5 minutes.
My butt might be a little irritated.
Set up, but
not like in a butt hurt way, but in a literally, physically, my butt hurts a little. Dang, how am I gonna remind you to hydrate now?
You just
easily.
did. We'll take sips.
I hurt my butt.
I hurt my butt. Butt hurt because I hurt my butt.
I literally am butt hurt.
I know, you literally hurt your butt. It's comedy, folks.
It's just the cheek though. It's just
the cheek.
It's nothing serious.
You know?
Just itchy. God.
I think the worst place for like a zit to be is in the crack though.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, or like in your ear. I think those are the worst.
No, those are the worst.
I'll get your blood. Well, fuck your blood.
Fuck it. It was only like 4,000.
Fuck your blood.
That Moog.
Moog, the blood fucks you.
God.
Elden Ring's really good too.
It is.
Oh boy. I've been doing the co-op. Speaking of co-oping, I love co-oping. I love like getting summoned into people's worlds and helping them beat bosses like this. That's my favorite thing to do in these games. Is make a good build and then like do that with it.
Sorry, Kos.
And in Elden Ring, it's easier than ever because you can just like literally like just stand somewhere and send out a co-op sign to the whole world. Anyone anywhere can summon you to do anything, and it's so fun and cool. I'm just like, hey, anybody need help? And then anybody in the world needing help with anything can be like, yeah. And then I could be like,
and then
cool.
You can just summon them immediately.
And then show off my Orin build.
All right, warming up, folks. This is gonna take me a while.
Yeah, this may
very well not be the.
How many times did like Sans or Gygus take you? Because this is on those.
Gygus isn't that hard. Well, Gygus isn't tough, but like Sans is.
Yeah. I should say he's more on the Sans par.
Yeah.
Gygus, he's more like has a lot of lore.
Gygus has a lot of lore. Exactly. Gygus is the lore like comparison, while fucking Sans is the difficulty comparison.
Yeah. No, this thing is like the toughest thing in the game. Some people argue the toughest boss in any Souls game. I think the clear rates on them are like between 10 to 15%.
Mm-hmm. Like this is not this is optional completely. Yeah. It's just something that I've always wanted to do.
I'm just a nut job who farms it for fun.
You are an absolute nut job.
You've seen a lot of this fight.
I have. So I've just seen a lot of this game, which is why I was able to like understand it as well as I did the first time.
You know what it looks like when it's being played right. Not to like toot my own horn, but like there's a trial period for a lot of people playing Souls games where they're like not sure if they're doing it right. You know what I mean?
Because it takes a while to learn how you play these games.
You have to see someone perfectly dodge something to like be like, oh, I can perfectly dodge that. You know, you have to see someone do it before you can like try to replicate it. Monkey see, monkeys do.
Did you almost say monkey see twice?
I almost said monkey say. Monkey see, monkey say,
Is
monkey kusa. No, I think I'm doing like a Michael Jackson song.
Okay.
Mama say, mama saw, mama kusa.
Keep going.
I'm a little fucked up.
You are a little fucked up. Yeah, to reiterate, we had our shots. Go get
we
jabs.
had our COVID boosters and flu shots today.
So we're both a little loopy.
And I'm on like my second cup of coffee.
I'm on my third cup of caffeine.
Yeah.
I've had 2 teas.
Okay, no, I'm total my third cup of coffee for the night. But my second cup of coffee for the afternoon.
I just did not there. Hello.
And you can parry on a lot of these.
I bet I could.
Only if you can.
That's exactly the problem.
Pretty much. No,
you
my
can
first
parry
playthrough,
a lot of
I
these.
did not use the gun as much. I preferred the cannon because before
well,
pre-patches, the cannon was busted. Amygdala, do you remember that fight? I killed that thing with like 4 cannon shots. That's it. Just 4 cannon shots to the head. Fucking killed that thing.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even fully upgraded at that point either.
How many bullets did it take? Because it took less, right?
It used to take 10.
Yeah.
So, and you can give yourself like 5 extra blood bullets.
Mm-hmm.
So that meant that you could do 4 shots total.
Damn.
Now it takes 12.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do like 3, I think, the way the math works out.
Oh, and Rom says, I've still never fought Spam to Neo. I recommend it. I personally found it really difficult because I don't like the yellow fighting mode, but like that, nah.
I really like the fight against Queen because I fucking love Super Punch-Out.
That was just like a really cool ending to the whole thing. That really made it feel real to me, I guess.
Well, and like fucking giant robot involved.
Anime.
Yeah.
The kids love the anime, right?
The kids love the anime.
And the answer
Except
is yes.
It's like the middle-aged people love the anime.
Well, but also the kids.
Yeah. Just animes find alike now.
I'm pretty sure that Anime Club back in my high school is still going. It should fucking be. It was one of the only ones that could continue through Zoom because you could just host watch parties.
Yeah, exactly. What's that other thing that people that site? Well, I probably shouldn't say, but that site that people pirate and like do watch parties together on. But that one's good. I probably should try to remember the name of that site that everyone fucking uses on Discord to do watch parties.
What is it? I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We shouldn't say
it. No, you're right.
Oh, fuck.
Missed.
One of those, I should go after that at some point and just never got in the mood for it. I did that with Sekiro, and now I have like a boss in Sekiro I still haven't beaten, and it drives me nuts. Because I'd have to replay Chapter 2. Maybe I'll do it after more Deltarune comes out.
I think,
That's what I do every time a new chapter of Deltarune comes out. I just replay the last one, too.
It's a good idea, honestly.
Because I don't remember, because it's been 3 years.
It takes time.
It does.
God, it was fucking very worth it, was my argument.
It's like waiting for seasons of Venture Brothers. It's always worth it in the end.
Just in front of him there.
Woof.
Oh, don't die. I mean,
you know another rune that
I need to dodge forward when he does that.
Yeah,
I always dodge
when
back.
When he does
and
the
it doesn't
spin,
win.
it's actually the closer you are, they say. You know what a rune might also help you? I'm not sure which 3 you have on now, but if you can sacrifice one of them for the regain rune.
That might be helpful.
That way when you hit, you gain back more health.
That would help.
Yeah.
I'll try that out real quick. I know that I have 2 stamina ups, and I probably don't need one of them.
Yeah, you get rid of the weaker one.
The weaker one, yeah.
Or I can keep the
stronger one, yeah.
Yeah, replace the weaker one with the, I forget what it's called, but it's like Ludwig's rune. It's the one you get from beating him. Mm-hmm. I'll know it when I see it. But it increases the regain on the rally mechanic, it's called. That when you have, like, recoverable health, how much you get back per swing.
Increases all defense types. I'll keep that one.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Keep going. I'll know when I see it. There, guidance. It's guidance.
There we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, by 20%. That's good.
Yeah. So when you're in that phase where like you can recover your health with you can recover your health with swings, you'll recover more per swing. My experience with Jake Lutz.
Hey, Jake Lutz.
My experience with Bloodborne is that dodging forward is your best defensive option 90% of the time. That's
in Bloodborne,
really
it works
true,
very
honestly.
well. Yeah,
that's the main thing. Like anybody who played Dark Souls first. Anybody who played Dark Souls first, hey there, Berserk guy.
Hey, Berserk man. Bye, Berserk man.
fucking anyone who played Dark Souls first, it's like you in that game when you're in trouble, you get back the fuck up and you give yourself space and room to like properly heal. That or you're so baller, you know, like all the attack animation timing that like if you do dodge right next to an enemy and you know they have a bunch of like wind down recovery animation from their own swing, you can just drink an Estus right in their ass, you know?
Yeah.
But in Bloodborne,
Estus right in their faces.
Yeah, but in Bloodborne it was the biggest adjustment, and I think it's the one that Gascoigne teaches you the hardest, is don't dodge away, dodge forward.
Exactly.
Like at a slight angle, so you dodge past them and end up behind them. And then that takes them that whole extra second just to turn around to face you, instead of being primed to just keep doing their moves that just keep chasing you down as you try to back off. Mm-hmm. Back off.
Back off.
I didn't mean to turn into Linda for half a second there.
Yeah, Mario.
What am I, Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, no, and Bloodborne...
I also had a point, but
it's all tactical aggression.
You
have to be way more offensive in general. Even when you're, like, tanking in this game, you have to, like, go super hard on, like, drawing aggro from the boss. And then you have to be a dodge god in order to, like, deal with them.
Worth it.
Oof. I love doing co-op in this game, especially with the stake driver and landing as many of the fully charged punches as I can. I'm a stake driver main. I love it. I want to charge up that big 2-second giant most damage you can do in one hit punch.
I need to heal.
You did hit him out of it.
I did.
He does. Certain moves have more super armor than others, and you'll get like a feel for which ones you're safe to hit him out of and which ones you're not.
Like that.
Yeah. Especially, certain moves of yours do more poise damage than others too. Your R2 does a lot more than your R1, of course.
I also wanted to mention that when I very initially started playing Dark Souls, because I had watched him play Bloodborne the most, I dodged forward, and it killed me a lot.
Well, because you in Bloodborne...
Oh, no.
Oh, good dodge.
I'm baller! Okay.
Good dodgery.
Thank you.
Old Hunter Bone helps in this fight, too.
Does.
Maybe save it for phase 2. Or not. or just stand there and, like, get whipped on.
Baller! Oh.
Okay.
I tried.
Okay. But yeah, see, Jake, gas bag took me like 10 hours because I was acting like a stubborn Dark Souls player. Exactly. You keep trying to back up, and it's, no, don't back up. If you want to be a stubborn, an asshole Dark Souls player, what you do is you use the what is it, the graves in that arena, and get him just hung up on the environment while you poke him where he can't poke you.
I wasn't sure where that was.
No, it took me a couple of days to get through Old Yharnam when I first started playing Bloodborne, just because, like, I was a Dark Souls player. I was, like, too defensive, too back downy. And then I really like how Dark Souls 3 took the aggression from Bloodborne and incorporated it into the more defensive strategic action of the traditional Dark Souls style.
Oh, okay.
The main way is by just, like, upping the speed by, like, 1.5.
Hey, big guy.
Okay.
Okay. Boy. Where? It's
lightning.
from the ocean.
It's gonna summon a bunch of lightning.
Oh,
you can go in between them. Woof!
Hey, sir. Please leave me alone. Thank you. Thank you for doing exactly as I asked. Oh, man. There we go.
Okay. There you go. You might want to re-up your old hunter's bone.
You are right. Ha 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 ha. Okay.
There you go.
Monster.
But yeah, I think that's one of the reasons that people who actually try Bloodborne first find it easier than people who like played a bunch of Dark Souls and
damn it! Oh, that's what it wanted me to do. Dang it. Okay, well, you know what? I got to phase 3, or phase 2, really soon?
Here, dude.
That's something. There we go.
And then, yeah, set it back up.
Yep, I got it back up.
Okay. She really needs to focus.
There we go. No, we have private discussions sometimes because there is no privacy in this house. But I can at least.
Here, wait, I will get caught up on chat too.
Please do. I'll just fight this thing.
By the way, how's the new TV? It's great. It's great. No,
whole new game this is.
We have a full range of color now that we just didn't see all of before.
Like if y'all see something different, that's probably why.
I don't know if that
yeah, right? I have no idea.
The image output quality. I don't know. My phone kind of sucks, so I can't tell. I have my problems with DS3, but the combat system was nice and fluid. I have less problems with DS3 than I have with 2. 2 pisses me off. Whew. Straight up, I can't play 2 anymore.
Yeah. The most chance you'll give 2 is this new TV because it looks cool at least.
I do want to see the 60 FPS Scholar of the First Sin version on this TV, but I know that if I play it again, that the same thing's going to happen as always, where I get pissed off that I have to level up adaptability to 30 or 40 just to get it roll as good as any other game. Oh, you were just short of it.
I was. Wow. Ran out of stam.
You'll have it worked out in a couple hours for sure. What?
The boss?
I don't know. Something worked out in a couple hours. I'm not sure what you mean there, Jake.
Timing. Death. Damn it.
Shit.
Okay.
Ah, man, I love this fight. I'm sorry, I'm losing shit to say too, just because it's I'm looking at it.
I'm just doing it, and it's
I love this beautiful
gosh.
fish butterfly corpse man swinging a fucking rib covered in eggs at you.
He could have been your brothers, man. Ooh. Sorry about that.
You're one of those inhuman freaks that loves DS2. Ugh. Man, defend the adaptability stat. Try. Is it not the worst decision in any of these games ever? No, you know what I like about DS2? Fucking Pate.
I think everybody likes Pate.
I like Pate.
It's one of the only... Oh, I
love
lucky.
The Orma and Reeves shield, but the Orma and Reeves shield highlight another thing I fucking hate about DS2, which is that, you can farm enemies out of existence, and then you have to make a part of the game, New Game Plus, just to keep farming for an item.
Ah, damn. Okay.
And God forbid you get
Forward.
You end up getting 5 Orma shields and then no Reeve shields.
And
you have to trade a fucking maxed out butcher knife to somebody just to get a fucking Reeve shield.
Because you kept getting one of the only the left hand shield.
Only one of them. I'm not sure which one exactly, but
only one.
It was infuriating because then you keep killing the 2 enemies in the game that carry the thing, and then eventually if you kill them enough, they stop reappearing. Because the designers were like, oh, we'll make it easier for you. If you're having to go through on multiple recurrent runs of an area, enemies will stop repopping. It's no, morons, no one wants that.
I don't think anybody
just
wants that.
every there's so many decisions in Dark Souls 2 that just reek of Miyazaki not being there to be no, morons. There were some good things. I really liked power stancing. I really liked that they adjusted weight limits to the... You didn't have to have under 50 to have a medium roll. You could have under 70% to have a medium roll and stuff like that. But then Dark Souls 3 kept those things, and it's oh, well then, cool, never have to play DS2 again.
Elden Ring did, just bring a lot of the Dark Souls 2 stuff to, a better game.
I was just talking DS3 with the equivalent thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, with power stancing, Elden Ring, it's easier in Elden Ring.
Damn.
Granted, there was more you could do in DS2. You could combine different weapon types sometimes. You could do a dagger and a sword and get a unique move set with power stancing. But I
didn't like that one. Sometimes you start a fight and you're just you know what? I'm doing too poorly immediately. Here, I'm probably gonna start summoning in people
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, I help people on this fight all the time.
I'm gonna go
I'm
for...
not sure how long we've been going.
We've been going for 25 minutes, it
okay.
says, on my OBS. So I'm probably gonna go for, like, maybe 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes of attempts by myself before I grab somebody else.
That's kind of... You appreciate the things about it that suck?
Hey,
sorry, I don't mean to be adversarial. I just am very argumentative. Well, no, just in general, I'm very argumentative too. Yeah. I don't mean it in a fucking...
No, you just like to debate people.
Yeah.
You like to talk about ideas and ideals.
And he says, "I'll give you the fact that Elden Ring feels like a fully realized Dark Souls 2." Yeah, that's more of my point. Is like with DS3 and Dark Souls 2, there were good things about Dark Souls 2 that I even consider improvements over Dark Souls 1. There's just way too many things that just suck about that game. Fucking soul memory being how like summoning and PvP works. It's not just like what level you are; it's how many souls you've ever picked up. And that's not how many souls like you have as EXP from like levels. That's like you could have picked up and lost them. You could have fucking like just spent them all like grinding a bunch of stuff. But that affects your summoning range for that game.
Oh, okay.
It's just that game felt like just a bunch of swings and mostly misses. Whew. Just a bunch of ideas that just didn't work. Oh, and God, some really boring boss fights. Some really good boss fights in the DLC, but the base game boss fights are boring, man. Oh my God. Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring both had to prove again that, like, you could do, like, humanoid with sword as a boss and, like, make it, like, unique still. Not just have them have, like, 3 moves. Oh, God.
Woo.
No, sorry, just Dark Souls pisses me off. I wish it didn't.
Dark Souls 2.
Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 pisses me off, and I wish it didn't.
God, that actually, like, distracted me. Shit.
No, yeah, I was
sorry.
mad at myself for saying it. I was replaying Dark Souls 1, like, yesterday.
The other day, yeah.
It was great. No, I realized in Elden Ring that I needed to do an Auron build, because Auron's the best Final Fantasy character ever. And I have yet to, or at the time, had yet to ever play him in a Souls game. So I've been replaying, like, every Souls game and doing Auron builds. Ugh, pardon.
Nope. Yeah, that's the one.
And yeah, Dark Souls 3, like, it has a soft spot in my heart because I'm a fair and ultra great.
Oh,
you're alive!
Oh!
Old Hunter Bone. It makes your dodge better.
It does.
Whoa.
Man.
And remember, it's not when you press it, it's when you release it.
Okay.
The button, I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ow.
That's the thing with dodging in this game. Sometimes you feel like you dodged at the right time because you hit the button at the right time when you should have released the button at that time instead. That gets me a lot, even. Yeah, Dark Souls pisses me off, too. Yeah, typical Dark Souls fan behavior. Man, I fucking hate Dark Souls.
Real.
One of my plague of gripes.
Yes.
Oh, man. Whew. But yeah, that's the whole point of Souls games, is they're designed to piss you off, but teach you not to get so pissed, because that's what's making you suck. If you're playing them right, anyway. Whew. I also like the notion of just random, like, people helping you out, too, when you need it. It reminds me of Monster Hunter a lot, which was, like, my big MMO game growing up. I played RuneScape, and then I played a bit of World of Warcraft for, like, a few months, because I got, like, a free trial of it when I got Warcraft 3 Battle Chest. But then I played Monster Hunter, and I never wanted to fucking play a game like that again.
Yeah, that...
Although I gotta say, WoW did get me back when they sent me an email like, hey, here's 6 months of our game for free because we added a bunch of stuff and we want old players to come back.
That is really, like, worth it, honestly.
Made me
that's something.
a troll druid. That was sick.
I mean, don't we all want to just be troll druids?
I want Steve Blum with a thick Jamaican accent turning into a bear with tusks.
No, I think my biggest character development has been from going from a bard to a bard druid.
Yeah.
I've always been a kind of druid, but like,
I did a lot of faith strength builds when I first went through the Souls games. My first build in Demon Souls was...
For Dark Souls terms, I'm a Dex build.
Oh, yeah. And then Demon Souls, I did like a strength faith build because like the HP regen stacking in that game was fucking insane. And yeah, I used the butcher knife. That was my first like big love of a weapon in the franchise. Everyone's all, Dragon Bone Smasher, but fucking Butcher Knife, though. Woof. I think it was a great hammer that was bladed, actually. Like, it was a big great sword, but it was treated moveset-wise as a great hammer, actually. But yeah, that was the one that, like, every time you hit something, you got health back. And then I had, like, the healing shield on my back, and then stacked multiple types of regen, too, through, like, rings and fucking spells. You could break the game.
Yeah,
Demon's Souls with regen.
I know the sweet spot for that attack, but that doesn't always mean I'm there.
It's like right next to him.
Yeah, it's right next to him. I try to go for right behind, but
and
he
you have
gets
to
there
dodge
too.
the
because
cord
that's usually,
too. Even if you're in close, you have to dodge the
cord.
cable, not just the thingy.
There's like a golden spot where you can stand where he doesn't hit you with the cord or the thing, but it's hard to be there.
And it's like right next to him.
It's next to him, and I go behind because that's instinct, but he hits behind because, that hard boss is meant to fuck with you and your instincts.
He's like I said, like it's debatable whether or not he's the hardest in the entire series.
I think that it's between him and Melania now.
And Alon. And fucking maybe I'm crazy. I don't find Melania as hard as I do Radagon and the Elden Beast.
Yeah.
Although I've gotten pretty good at fighting them too, but like I still find those fights tougher than when it's Melania. Maybe one-on-one, Melania is still really tough.
I think one-on-one Melania is like tougher.
Yeah.
But like,
one-on-one Radagon and Elden Beast is pretty fucking tough too, though.
Damn it!
I feel like all those fights are intended to be done like with teams. Though, I don't know. Maybe you are supposed to fight Melania like one-on-one solo. I still have yet to actually manage to do that. I've had to summon in people to fight her every time.
But once you do,
you can. But then once you do summon in people, you can get her stun locked like fucking crazy.
No, that was how I beat her. Was just a lot of cheese. Okay.
Woo. Stormblade, man. People don't use Stormblade enough, and they buffed it with the most recent patch too. They made it stronger. They made like your weapon count as like part of the hit too if you do it close, and they made it faster animation that cancels out of more animations more easily. Damn, this fish guy.
Man, it's that last one. I'm gonna summon. No, yeah. I know.
No shame in it.
No, it's almost been. I'll give it one more attempt because then that'll be the 10.
There you go. Plus, I don't know if you'll be able to summon anybody for Gurman.
I don't know if I'll be able to summon anybody for Gurman, and I can probably do that one. Well, we'll see.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy.
And luckily I do have a shit ton of insight for summoning purposes.
Yeah. And you could always pop more. Did you eat your umbilical cords?
I have not eaten my umbilical cords.
Okay, make sure you do that before
we go into the final boss.
You're also going
the
wrong way.
I am. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here to help.
I'm here to help.
Ooh-wee. God damn.
What would Morty play? Like,
I was doing Noop Noop.
Oh, you were doing Noop Noop. No, how do you think they think about this game?
Hmm? Oh, quick, Rob says, quick, what's a 3DS game you recommend? Fossil Fighters Champions?
Fossil Fight, that's just regular DS, but,
Twowie?
Twowie.
Also regular DS.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky.
Is that also DS?
Yeah, damn it!
Monster Hunter, fucking whatever it was called, GU or whatever.
Tomodachi Life.
Whatever the 3DS Monster Hunter was, where you were able to like pick all those different like weapon arts and shit.
Fucking right next to your bitch ass face.
And what was the question? Would Morty like this game?
Yeah.
I think fucking Summer and Rick would for sure. Rick would like this. This is all, folly of science, like leading to like the downfall of like civilization around him.
Do you think he would try his own Bloodborne somewhere on another
Morty,
planet?
I could do the same thing, but like way better, Morty.
God, you made him sound a little bit like Walter White. Morty.
And I have a Doctor Who build, but you could totally do a Rick Sanchez build too.
Yeah, you could.
Fucking Nitrous and Pile Bunker, Stake Driver. Woo.
Topping off.
Oh, running
with my spear. Missing.
I think Rick would like this more than Dark Souls.
Probably.
Well, I think Morty would like Dark Souls more because he's more like dragon fantasy nerd shit.
Ow.
But Bloodborne is hard sci-fi. It's just old school hard sci-fi. It's Mary Shelley and Lovecraft sci-fi.
Did she lose her virginity on her mom's grave?
Mary Shelley?
Yeah.
I've heard that rumor. I don't know if that's true.
I don't know if it's true. Yeah.
What is true is she wrote Frankenstein at fucking 19.
True. Which means she has something wrong with her. But
well, it's just she's great.
She's fantastic. Well, she's really smart, is the thing.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
This isn't a great run, but we'll take it. Ow.
Nana, our grandmother on our mom's side, gave me Frankenstein when I was like 10. She fucking loved that book. Whew.
I love how often we do that. We never hit each other
like slash past each other shit, yeah. What I really liked about having the book version of Frankenstein be my first exposure to it, though, is that, like, yeah, there was a whole thing in, like, an episode of QI where they asked a bunch of questions about, like, Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster. But Frankenstein's monster is also Frankenstein if you actually read the book, because Victor Frankenstein considers his creation to be his son.
Yeah.
It also gives him the name Adam because he thinks himself, like, beating the rules of God, so his new first creation he names Adam. So, yes, Adam Frankenstein is Frankenstein's monster and
they're
also
both,
a Frankenstein.
Yeah.
But anyway, also, he's not fucking green, he's yellow.
Yeah, he's
yellow. It says very clearly in the book that he's the color of a mottled corpse, which is yellow, not green.
Yeah, no,
Gangrene
corpse.
Doesn't literally, like, make you green.
No. Some people think that because the Gangrene gang.
Yeah, yeah. God. I fucking love
like,
that Ace from that joined the Gorillaz
What
for
the
an
fuck
album.
was that? That was like...
What we needed,
really cool.
what that was a perfect excuse to do was to show, like, millennial, like, aged up late 20s Powerpuff Girls hanging out with Noodle, and they didn't take that opportunity.
Yes, and they did not do that, and, like, it is an absolute shame, yeah. Look at all these umbilical cords.
Yeah,
yay!
Yeah. You got all of them. You only need 3, but you got 4. Oh, and you never opened up Amelia's thing.
I never did.
There's a blood rune in there.
Oh, yeah.
It's good versus beast enemies. It makes you do like 10% extra damage to beast. The gold thing. Up. Gold pendant.
Okay. Boops, boop. Cool.
Yeah. That increases like damage to beast type enemies by like 10%. It's really
so
good
do
for
I
doing
look
the random
for
challenges.
summoning signs, or does somebody just
No,
join me?
it's just random.
That's what I thought.
Just like someone will join in if they can, if they're also ringing their bell.
Okay, so we're gonna kill all of these praying ladies.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
If you swing at them, it does damage your durability.
And that's why I'm rolling. Yeah. Is because my brother already did the math that like if you swing
just
at
for
them,
fun,
it's gonna
one
hurt.
day I like use the Tonitrus even. So like because it's like the easiest to tell. Because it only has like 100 durability, and you could like make it go into a mode where it increases the durability damage too.
Hooray!
Man, my fucking I've been hiccuping all day, and I don't know why.
Oh my god!
Intermittently.
Yeah, one day when I was walking home, I like hiccuped the entire way, and I'd already drank through all of my water, and so I was just suffering the entire way home. Because like as you're walking, hiccuping really makes it hard, especially if you have asthma.
Yeah. God.
I had to sit somewhere and take a break.
I'm still trying to think if like I wish I could remember Generations, Monster Hunter Generations for 3DS. I'm still trying to think of good 3DS.
Oh my god, yeah.
What was the Zelda game that was like top down? It was super good.
Yeah, it was. What was it called?
That was 3DS
that
specifically.
Was Link Between Worlds.
Yes.
Yes, Link Between Worlds is really good.
Yeah, like a sequel to Link to the Past.
Yeah.
And hell, I even liked the DS Zeldas. I liked Phantom Hourglass and Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks.
That's it, Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks.
Different kind of ghost things.
Two different ghost things.
Two different things, two different ghosts.
But all Zelda.
All Zelda.
In fact, one of the Zeldas is the ghost.
That one's better than the one where like Tetra just gets turned into a statue right at the start.
That's so lame.
Like I like Linebeck, but there's no reason they had to fucking turn Tetra into rock.
There really isn't, no. Like, she's cool, man. Why not let her actually do stuff?
I also had Hyrule Warriors on 3DS, but I didn't like it.
Yeah.
The 3DS version is not like the ideal version.
No,
the Switch version is probably much better.
I was gonna say the Switch is probably the ideal way to play that game, but
I have that one bought and downloaded. I don't know.
Oh, I think he means the Ghost Recon 3DS game.
Oh, hey, you got someone.
Oh, yeah! Friendship.
Makes the friend.
What? Pure.
What?
Pern.
Okay. Okay, so go back to the elevator real quick.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's behind you.
Yeah, he's behind me.
No. Go back to the elevator real quick.
Okay.
If you want to get another person to help.
Uh-huh.
Go down that ladder real quick.
Okay, and just kill the lady.
Kill the lady.
I'll kill the lady.
Because that's where the bell-ringing woman is ringing that sinister bell. Damn, you might want to put on your, like, hand lantern, too.
Yeah.
We're not used to, like, the fucking darkness being this dark.
It's actually supposed to be, like, it's actually dark,
Yeah.
which is crazy to me.
And yeah, boom, now you won't get invaded.
Cool.
Oh, A Link Between Worlds. Yeah.
Oh, yes, good.
It's good.
Link Between Worlds is probably one of my favorite Zelda games. It's one of the ones I played
Kirby
the best.
on 3DS was really good, right?
Kirby Planet Robobot?
Whatever the I remember there was a
Hello.
Kirby Fighter came out on 3DS. Because Kirby Fighters 2 on Switch is
I'm going to
awesome.
try with this guy.
Alright, if you want to just try with the two of you.
Yeah.
Just having one other person there to draw aggro sometimes really does help a lot.
I'll try that next time.
No. I'm saying like just like
In
what
general,
you're doing right now.
yeah.
Having even just one other person.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is still good.
Hello, you.
But yeah, having 3 people is the
Nope.
ideal. But you know. Whew. Hopefully this dude knows what he's doing.
It looks like he kind of does.
Kinda.
You know, me too is the thing.
Yeah, that's just it. You know.
I also only kind of know what I'm
Woo.
doing.
That was some good kinda though. Okay. He's not using the big form of the sword, and he's trying to go for parries. He's just not landing them. Woof.
Oh man.
Another good 3DS game. I really liked not the remake. Well, kind of a remake. The remaster, I should say, of Ocarina of Time on 3DS. There's a good version of that too. I'm more of a Zelda fan than a Nintendo fan, if you can't tell. Like my first, one of my first games was Link's Awakening on a Game Boy Pocket. It was that and Tetris. And since I couldn't get past the second dungeon of Link's Awakening till I got a strategy guide for my next birthday a year later, because I didn't know what a fucking Keese was or a fucking Pole's voice. Oh boy, I played a lot more Tetris instead. But then yeah, I got super into Zelda.
Zelda's really good, is the thing.
I can't wait for Mina the Hollower because it's bringing back 2D
fair.
Zeldas basically.
Yeah, all right. Nope, there I go too.
Lucas says this isn't Twitch.
This is not Twitch. We are
Twitch
YouTubing.
being buttholes,
Twitch...
breaking people's buttholes. Not enough foam blocks.
All it took was 3 more layers of foam blocks. 5. Care about human beings.
Ocarina of Time
so, yeah,
3D
we're here.
is my first Zelda game, actually.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
That's not a bad one to start with.
Yeah, and my first clear, eventually.
I have a copy of Ocarina of Time 3D. I don't know. Whatever that Kirby game was, I hear that was good.
There's 2 of them, I think.
And for real, Fossil Fighters Champions. I don't know if it's on a 3DS digital store or
it's
whatever.
Not. You know what is?
But what?
The really shitty one.
The shitty one, yeah.
Don't.
If you can get a DS cartridge of Fossil Fighters Champions, I swear to God, that's one of the most fun I've had with a DS game.
And I will pay you to never ever play Fossil Fighters Frontier. Just for your fucking sake.
I also really like The World Ends With You.
Not a
3DS game
However,
specifically. But,
you need to have some form of focus thing in order to play it on actual DS, I'd say.
Also have MM3D button down. MM3D.
Majora's Mask.
Oh yeah.
Majora's Mask 3D, yeah.
Wasn't there a good Metroid game? No, there wasn't a good Metroid game on 3DS, was there?
No, there was one that was really
one at the start of DS.
Frontier Force, I think it was
Bounty
called,
Hunters,
but it wasn't very good.
Of.
Yeah. And Lucas,
the Switch one's good.
Lucas says, "Why are we here? Because Twitch are being butts.
Yeah.
They always are, but TwitchCon was especially terrible, and I don't know. I wanted to give it a shot.
And their new policy with taking more money from the people that make them content, and then being well, then just make more content about it.
They're being shitty.
Yeah, and they're being really shitty, and they're not protecting people who are getting harassed and attacked on their site, and are instead fucking.
2 people, one person broke their back, a bunch of people dislocated their arms.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about fucking trans streamers getting swatted and shit, and Twitch is whoa, I don't care.
So yeah, YouTube it is.
Don't say cracker though.
I'm a cracker. Shut the fuck up. You know how white I am?
No, you're very white. No offense.
No, I'm so white. It like people look at me from across the street like, whoa. Like I reflect light.
She's
like
white.
if I'm wearing not enough clothes, I literally reflect light off of myself. It's that kind of thing.
What happened if I may know everything we just said, Lucas?
Yeah.
Just look into it.
Yeah, look up TwitchCon and you'll see what happened. Well, one of my favorite examples, even though I don't like the guy, is Dream. That one Minecraft YouTuber that gained super like popular overnight explosive
on Twitch, yeah.
On Twitch and YouTube, like 20 million something crazy subscribers over 2 years, blah blah blah. They put him in a room for 400 people.
Yeah. A guy fucking gonna bring in like thousands of people
by himself
that are gonna crowd into a room that's only designed to fit 400 people.
Wheelchair users
Woodstock
for
99 level. Like
literally.
They really did not run that thing well.
You know
at
how
all.
like
and
Tumblr...
it's indicative of how they're running their company too.
Exactly.
That the main thing, Lucas, was the thing I brought up. They used to take 30%. From their affiliates. Now they take 50%.
And fuck you.
They're just taking way more now, and they're when people say, well, then what are we gonna do for like the money that's gonna like cost us? Their response is, well, just make more stuff. Like that's Twitch is a fucking garbage right now. I know every company and every streaming service is fucking garbage.
Lo and fucking behold,
but like Twitch is being especially garbage
suck.
right now, and we just don't want to be on it right now. That's all.
Yeah, you know, and I wanted to set up YouTube because I knew that this Bloodborne stream would like hit a little bit better among my YouTube audience.
That too, yeah.
And also I want to try multi-streaming at some point. But like it is mostly just because Twitch is being as awful as they are.
Like Jesus Christ, they got
when like something that well funded, like from like Amazon itself, is worse than DashCon.
Yeah.
To like a con set up by Tumblr people, where someone pissed in the fucking ball pit, is somehow less bad than an official Twitch convention.
No, yeah.
So like, I'll take it.
Did you also see like that reminds me of like the fucking the big meta NFT party in the metaverse, and then like comparing it to like a free party that happened in Roblox where like 10,000 people danced in unison.
You know.
And did you hear also like Meta has like 30 confirmed active users right now?
Yeah, no, I saw that. Like
it's like less than some like shitty MMOs get. Like oh my god!
Like straight
but
up,
they just added legs.
Oh my god, legs!
Did you see Mark Zuckerberg
he
doing
has
the
legs?
leg kick?
Oh my god, he has.
He did like the Pennywise dance.
Oh why?
Like he's a demon clown who wants to feed on your agony.
No way.
Yeah.
No way he did. Like, are you kidding or is that real?
That's super real.
Oh my god.
No, like to show off that like you could have legs in Meta now was Mark Zuckerberg and fucking somebody. Like doing the fucking Pennywise dance, literally like the kick out one leg then the other over and over again.
Did they not know what VR chat is? Like, what is No, yeah, you know. But YouTube.
But yeah. And yeah, not like YouTube's fucking
No,
great,
they're not great or perfect, but like
wait, when you stand that close, you're not in summon range. Sorry,
okay,
I told you that before, but probably not this stream. So when there's a little X on the bell, you're not actually summoning anybody.
Okay.
In fact, you might want to silencing Blake and retry it, because you might have like fucked it up a little.
Yeah, I got it.
Wait, no, silencing Blake first.
Silencing Blake, that's it.
Okay, now redo it, and don't get too close to the door.
Yep, I'll just sit down for a little bit, and we can just have a chat with chat.
Oh, man. If anybody out there has this game and wants to help,
feel fucking free.
And is around the level range of like what 97? Yeah,
I think 97.
I think you're 97 now.
97.
Hell, if I were you, I'd like go all the way up to 100.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Good to see you going on strike. Well, and that's the thing. I really want her to beat this so she can play Sekiro.
Yeah, and I really want to beat it so I can play Sekiro.
Because I think that's going to be your favorite of any of the FromSoft Miyazaki games.
I'm too much of a weeb for it not to be.
What's your other favorite game? Okami.
I was going to say...
Yeah, what's your favorite Zelda?
No, literally.
Yeah,
what's my favorite Zelda game?
Yeah.
It's Okami.
Yeah.
Boom. Done.
Like, it is.
It is. It's just my favorite.
Throws Pikmin at the game. Good enough. There's Pikmin in Elden Ring, kinda.
There's Pikmin in this game, kinda.
Yeah.
Not really. But the little messengers kind of are.
They just want to help.
Yeah.
Which is weird because they're like weird reflections of the boss she's trying to...
Yeah,
or the orphan that she's trying to fight.
Yeah.
But it also shows that, like, the orphan itself isn't malicious because, like, all their versions of it are actually, like, kind, basically. Just like Kos was.
You know?
The little creepy corpse babies actually want to be your friend.
It's also just, like, indicative of, like, yeah, even humans can be kind, too.
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole thing with Kos, is that it's like, oh, man, like, she was killed by human cruelty, but, like, you know, the messengers might have also kind of been born of human kindness.
Exactly.
At least just a little bit of it.
Well,
and they help you save it,
if there was a good part of people that came through, it came through in that way,
Exactly,
basically.
yeah.
Lucas was, woo, I win.
Woo, I win, yeah. I do really want to try Pikmin again, because the only ever time I really played it was when I tried it on a really shitty GameCube emulator on a bad laptop. So I should give it more of a chance, but I also don't want to drop the full 60 on a game I'm not sure if I'd enjoy.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel you there.
I absolutely really want to try Pikmin 3, because it seems like a lot of fun. It just also doesn't seem like my thing.
Steals bread.
Humans can't be kind.
But see, Lucas, I know you too well. You're just going to Aladdin. You're going to take that bread, you're going to give it to some orphans.
Yeah.
Yep.
See? He got
you.
Yep, he got you. Got you good.
Still, I think they're rather tasty.
Gotta live to eat. Gotta live to eat.
Gotta live to eat. Gotta live to eat.
Otherwise, we might get along.
Pikmin 1 and 3 are good. Just Wii U piracy.
Yeah, I might do Wii U piracy. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fucking, there's PS2 games I'd be willing to pirate just because there's no other way I'm ever going to be able to play them again.
You know, I
fucking
hate...
Ring of Red, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I hate the games that, like, just can't come back because people don't, like, bring them back.
Yeah.
And then they, like, are like, oh, don't pirate them. But then it's like, well, how are we supposed to play them?
Yeah. Fucking Nintendo with their, like, don't pirate these games that we refuse to sell you. You know? Like,
yeah.
How dare you pirate Mother 3, which is not available for purchase in the U.S. in any legal fashion.
Like, it's just bad.
How dare you translate our game for us for free?
And offer to give us that free translation
and show the world
free.
We accidentally made something that's blatantly anti-capitalist.
Well, but you see, there's
we
non-binary
can't let that
people
secret
in
out.
it.
Yeah,
but there's
that too.
non-binary people, and there's a mer person that kisses you. And there's drugs. There's also lots of drugs.
And literally the bad guy is capitalism.
The bad guy,
concept.
yeah, literally. Porky,
like in Shaman King Flowers.
Literally.
There's the, I've told you about that, right?
Porky just shows up and is like, yo, I'm introducing capitalism back into the world because it's fun and it's the quickest way to destroy an entire place.
Well, in Shaman King, fucking, the main bad guy in Flowers is basically what if Bill Cipher, instead of being all about chaos, was all about, like, yo,
cash
pay
money,
me.
yeah. Cash
that
money,
grind
chaos.
set, son.
Hey, yeah.
Are you Sigma or are you a bitch?
You Sigma or are you a bitch? That's... God.
Yo, me? What, Lucas? What yo, you?
I don't know, you NB? I might have mentioned NBs.
Oh, yeah. I made sure when quoting the Aladdin song about you to say they. I did my part.
No misgender here, folks. If we do, we spray you with the squirt bottle.
No.
Should I just try?
You should just try at this point.
Okay, yep. I'm gonna take a swig of coffee.
Swiggity swooty.
I am going after the Orphan of Kos's booty.
I mean, Kos is hot, but I say that as, like, you know, the Orphan of Kos might have been, like bad.
I know, yeah. Well, I also say that the Orphan of Kos is hot because this character that I'm playing as is canonically...
No, Kos is hot.
Oh, yeah, no, Kos is hot, not her orphan.
Yeah.
Kos herself is absolutely gorgeous.
No, she's beautiful. Oh my god, and people have done, like, fan art of her that's, like legit, like, beautiful. It's like, what if Cthulhu was, like, the Virgin Mary kind of shit?
Because that's the question.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No gender, only misthinking.
Oh, no!
Wah.
Ow! Whoa! Whoa!
Gua poo fa fa fa.
Good one.
That's a laugh from a Final Fantasy.
I thought it was a laugh from a One Piece.
And basically, but like I'm pretty sure the reason that Oda loves those kind of laughs is because he played a lot of Final Fantasy games.
You're probably
that do that
right.
shit.
You are probably absolutely right.
The fucking 7 Warlords are based off of a game he played for like Super Famicom.
Yeah. Well, it's just even the best and like most creative creators in our world like have inspirations that they draw from, you know?
Yeah. Sorry, the joke killed Garden, says Lucas.
It did. No, it absolutely did.
How are you both today, by the way? We got our boosters and our flu shots, so we're actually a little fucked up if you can't tell.
I
but
wasn't
not too much.
I should have put a hopefully on the thumbnail.
Yeah, for
not
real.
Gonna, but that's okay.
Trying to beat it.
Yes.
You know? Here, try summon it again.
Yeah.
Give it just like a minute each time. What's nice is if you don't summon anybody, it doesn't expend any,
yeah,
you
which
get
is
the
really
insight
nice.
back, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guapu fa fa.
Guapu fa fa fa.
Yeah, I think that's someone from FF6, which I've never beaten, actually. I need to. I hear FF6 is really good, and FF9. Those are the two Final Fantasies that I haven't played that I want to the most.
I've heard a lot about both of them,
yeah.
but like not as much as 7 or 10, I think.
7 and 10 are the standouts for sure.
They are, because they're like the especially good ones.
7 was like just one of the biggest things that ever happened in the world.
Straight up, yeah.
And then 8 was like, yeah, okay. And then 9 was like really good, actually. But then 10 was like, for a good like couple years, that was the best looking video game. That just was the best graphics in video games.
I remember you showing me that, and as like a little kid, I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
And like, because like, we look at Bloodborne now and take it for granted of like how many goddamn polygons there are, because there used to not be this many.
No, yeah. No, FF10 sold PS2s by being like, look at this. This is a video game you can play that looks better than most movies, you know?
Yeah.
The cutscenes from it, at least. Mm-hmm. When you got into the actual game, it looked like a PS2 game.
Well, that's just
but
it.
But it still, like, really looks... I love the colors, I love the textures, I love the, like, the mapping they did. I love... Nomura went nuts on those character designs. Although I'm not the biggest fan of Tidus's design. Every other character I really like.
And my thing is that...
Auron's the best ever!
Auron is... I can't tell if Tidus is the worst because he looks like that, or because his character is the worst. Or if those two things go together to make him just even more insufferable than normal.
We were talking about it earlier, but it's like the whole point of his character is to be like this immature, egotistical, fucking like jock boy. And like this idiot jock boy shows up in Spira and is like, yo, I'm stupid, and even I can tell this whole society is fucked and stupid. And there's gotta be a better way, basically. And I do appreciate his function as a character for that, story-wise. But there were so many times when I was playing it for you to like, I did a playthrough for you to like show you the story and all that.
Yep.
And we'd be watching cutscenes and it's like Auron saying some great shit, Lulu saying some great shit, Yuna saying some great shit, Riku saying some great shit. Even Waka, when he chimes in, is being the voice of the ignorant for everyone else to be like, no, it's not that, it's this. And then Tidus is like, yeah, we're gonna score the win. And both of us simultaneously like, shut the fuck up, Tidus.
Just please. Just please.
Shut the fuck up, Tidus.
They just don't be people.
Oh, man. And yeah, meanwhile, Auron's just like one of the best ripoffs of Guts out there.
Yeah.
Speaking of
and there's
Bloodborne.
a lot of Guts ripoffs.
Oh, yeah. Do you like ridiculously besorted sad boys?
I mean, look at who we're fighting right now.
Yeah, exactly.
This is some ridiculously besorted sadman
He's
shit.
literally got like the same, like, well, at least start of his origin story as Guts.
Damn it.
Ridiculously besorted sad boys.
I do need to read more Berserk. It's been a while.
It's good stuff.
It's very good stuff.
I haven't read like the new stuff since Mira died. I know that they put out a chapter.
Yeah.
I haven't read it yet.
Yeah, they put out a few chapters now.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I saw one on the other day. The other day when we caught up on One Piece.
Yep.
I saw.
Oh, which also is amazing right now.
Oh, but it always is. But like.
Oh, of course, yeah. But
One Piece fans are
really
literally
like
always
this next
winning.
arc.
Yeah. And now that like Wano's over and we're on to the next thing.
It's like, what do they got to do next? Oh, this. Okay. Fucking like.
What?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil shit, but yeah, One Piece is really good.
So good, always.
Well, and just aesthetically, we're going from like samurai Okami, old school style Wano to like cartoon sci-fi nightmare, and I'm all about cartoon sci-fi nightmare. I really liked Punk Hazard for much the same reason. I really like here's this like cartoony world, and here's like this place where this evil scientist is conducting lethal experiments on fucking kids. And it's like, cool, let's beat that dude up. I love One Piece. Here's a person that represents something horrible about society, and here comes Luffy to beat them up and fix the problem somehow.
Just by punching him, you know?
Remind politicians they are punchable. There's a fan art of Nico Robin from One Piece, like crying and holding a dagger, and it just says, "Remind politicians that they're mortal."
Honestly, though, yeah. they've been forgetting recently.
You'd think that. Well, I don't want to get into all that too. But
no, but you know.
There's some things that have happened in recent years that you think might have like woken them up to just how fucking like nutso things have gotten.
The great thing about human adaptability is that no matter how weird things get, we all pretend everything is normal.
Yeah, pretty much. It's selective apathy. Adaptability is selective apathy.
It is.
It's one of humankind's greatest strengths and greatest weaknesses.
That's also kind of a subject in this game.
Yeah. Oh, in all these games,
yeah. Well, it's because it's a very prevalent theme in just writing, because human apathy has existed for all of history.
That and, like, what happens from, like, trying to, like, you know, do what is traditionally considered the right thing of, like, you know, getting yours and doing right by your family, but then what happens when, like, those, like, ideals are taken to the macro. Oh, boy. Breaking Bad really, like, is just, like, here's the American dream deconstructed.
Man.
And, like, here's everything wrong with capitalism without ever actually saying capitalism is bad, like a fucking ham-fisted David Cage.
Well, I don't even think David Cage is really about capitalism.
Oh, no. Fucking no. Yeah, I'm just saying the way he would make that point is that...
Oh, yeah, for
sure. But who's the real monster?
God.
So wait, is this guy, like, torturing you robot guys because, like, he makes drugs out of your blood? Nope! What? Nope, just evil.
Nope, just evil.
Then how does he afford this giant mansion? I don't know. Would have been a good excuse to, like, add world building and character development into each other, but instead it's just not.
Oh, man.
Also, that girl's a robot. And that makes your whole arc stupid.
It's fucking damn.
Like, I was being real careful not to spoil, like, other shit earlier, but fuck not spoiling David Cage games.
We can spoil David Cage games all we want. That
Christ,
shit's, like, actually
Detroit is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
All the best stuff in Detroit is just fucking Clancy Brown and that guy.
Connor.
Yeah, the guy playing Connor. And just all the shit that you can tell they did that David Cage was like, no, don't do that.
No, don't do that.
But then they did it
I
anyway.
really don't want you to do that.
David Cage didn't want him to do the coin thing.
Well, but
it's so... It's like the... Fuck!
But he's a robot. He's
it's
calibrating.
Cool.
It's actually
so
really cool
to see like a robot practicing his dex for like no other reason than like
he can,
it is a cool thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
That shows that he has a human-like tendency to do something inefficient, to do something purely because he enjoys it.
Yep.
And the way he does it is so fucking stylized and cool, and also takes advantage of the fact that the actor himself knows how to do a lot of cool coin tricks. But David Cage is like, no.
I don't want my personality robots to have personality.
Oh my god, in my game about robots exhibiting human emotions, I don't want this one to.
Yeah. That's the writing, baby.
Oh my god, sorry. Connor, the android from Cyberlife? Oh, and God, like, yeah, rewatching Blade Runner and, like, the scene with, like, the CEO, like, talking about, like, the woman who doesn't know she's a replicant, and then remembering the fucking David Cage version of the scene, which is like, I'll tell you stuff you want to know if you kill this lady. Ha ha ha. Isn't that fucked up? Ha ha ha.
No. Like, do you understand the point? No, you don't, obviously.
No, it's just look how fucked up this is. Haha. Look at my man bun.
Oh my god.
I also
God damn it!
There's that like AI art thing that does like the huge titty ladies.
Yeah.
The AI art program that does like the like BBW giant booby ladies.
Uh-huh.
And then someone like edited that bit of like the guy telling his robot servant to like paint something, and then like he does, and it's like that.
Yeah, and my god.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. Fireworks?
Outside?
Car?
That was like a crackly.
Might have been like I don't know.
But yeah, just like Marcus, I think it was his.
Yeah, he's the black robot
who's
that
not
starts revolution.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
He's Marcus. Oh, it's crackly. It's Wheels on Rocks.
I think it's Wheels on Rocks, yeah.
Wheels
on Rocks.
Just painting like just huge opie Victorian painting.
And then the old painter guy being like, my God. As someone who paints booba artists, I mean, like, yeah. Am I afraid of AI art? No. It's...
I think it's like, it's more indicative and more telling of like the people who like really are all about it are the people who don't want to pay for loot art. And the people who just like want to use some engine and type some words into a thing and hope they get something. And it's like, okay, if that's how you want to do it, man. But like, fuck.
I am losing my energy.
It's just more examples of people trying to treat art like it's some like far
commodity,
off,
like
or not just a commodity, like an impossible thing that they're like they should be able to circumvent and give to the people. But it's like, no, anybody can do art.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing about it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not something that was taken from the common man. Fucking anybody can pick up a pencil and doodle shit. We've only been doing that as long as people have been people.
Like, we literally have handprints and doodles of animals on walls. Like, going as far back
as old a human invention as, like, shit like music and knife.
And here's the other thing.
That's old shit.
You don't even have to be good at it.
No.
It's okay to be bad.
Fucking look at one.
Yeah. Oh my God, but that's like one of the most influential persons in manga right now.
Yeah. You just gotta care.
Yeah, that's what really that's what actually matters. No, all the AI art arguments are just kind of stupid and totally made by people that just don't want to pay actual artists.
And the other thing about them is that they're all based on scanning other people's art. They're all built on stealing a bunch of art, but they steal so much art at once that like you can't tell. Basically,
exactly.
It's an amalgamation of so many different like thousands of images that it like does these searches for based on what you prompt it. It's not actually drawing shit. It's just fucking like taking a bunch of reference materials and mixing them together. Mm-hmm. But granted, the other argument is that not what any artist does?
No, and that's what art is. Yeah. But like my argument is that like when there's an actual person behind it, it's better.
Yeah.
There's more intent. There's more meaning
And I've seen some cool AI art too. I just don't think it could ever replace.
And my other thing is if you look at it for longer than like a couple seconds,
you'd notice all sorts of flaws and all sorts of
it doesn't make any sense anymore. You know?
I liked doing. Speaking of Orin, I actually put Orin into one of those like ARR things back in the day because his collar. His like high collar up to his nose broke its ability to like facially recognize. So you get like these weird Picasso ass. Oh, you're alive. You get these weird Picasso ass portraits of Orin with like his sunglasses and his like face like all like neo-cubist because it doesn't know it's a face. It's just showing you the shapes it sees. Whew. Oh, fucking, we've been teaching AIs how to see better through all those captchas.
Exactly.
Now they know what bikes look like.
Well, that's because they're supposed to be used for, like, self-driving
recognizing cars, yeah.
Yeah.
All of this, says Faye. Thank you, Faye. Glad you feel heard in my rantings.
It's just, you know... don't ask it to do hands.
I was born a rambling man.
I just need to stop dodging that way when he does that. I just need to do that.
Yowie hands.
What?
Stop thinking about yowie hands.
No, I'm not thinking about yowie hands. What? I'm talking about how AI can't do hands. Yeah, what? Oh my god.
Right after you said that, you died, so I'm like, you were thinking about them yowie hands.
No! Okay, well, the problem is now I am. They're so bad. Yaoi artists can't draw hands, guys.
Oh, man.
For like a long period of sections.
I love that you were the one who pointed this out to me. You said yowie hands once, and I'm what the fuck are you talking about? And then you showed me some examples, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like those drawings of Sonic with teeth.
Highlighting that it's all one big eye instead, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh god. God, hands.
No, hands are really
Don't ask
hard.
the computer to make minute adjustments. Yeah, that too. If you want to tell the computer, no, I want the ass thicker, then you can't be like, oh, okay.
Well,
Any artist will be like, oh, okay.
Alright. I'll just change that line then.
Oh, man. Oh, Christ. I love this thing. Woo.
Oh.
And I think you've got the best blood gems on, too.
I think I do.
The best ones you could, anyway. No, this is just a really hard fight.
No, it is. I know.
You've got it in you. But,
oh, no, I do. It's just going to take time and effort is the thing, yeah.
Pardon, sorry.
It's okay. Rick Sanchez.
Oh, Morty. Fish. This is what happened when Rick and Morty went to Atlantis. This is oh god, oh my god, that's terrible. You have to let the bit play out.
You do, yeah. No, the bit was played out, all played out. Taco meat, taco meat, taco meat. God, that nobody will get that unless they know what Gorilla's Donkomatic is.
That's the thing. That wasn't even on the album. That was like
it was. It was after the album. It was after Plastic Beach. Yeah.
For the like the extra version or whatever.
Yep.
But I fucking love that song.
Me too.
Speaking of non-binary, I had no idea what gender the singer of that song was the first time I heard it.
Yeah.
And I've since been like, what gender do you think the singer of this song is to people? And they're like,
It's a very if you want to stumble someone.
Donkomatic is a gender.
It is. It's do.
He does refer to himself as the boy you left behind a couple of times.
Well,
but if you don't hear that particular lyric,
left the boy you left behind and closed the white book.
Taco meat, taco meat.
I can't remember the lyrics.
But long story short, I was into Vocaloids before it was cool because I was into gorillas. Okay. I like Miku.
I don't.
I've
heard a few Miku songs that I do like, actually, but they're usually like remixes. I remember telling somebody that I really liked, oh boy! I really liked, in terms of like techno music that I really liked Armored Core's soundtrack from like the late 90s. And someone was like, oh, that's like grindcore or whatever. And then they'd like sent me a Hatsune Miku song that sounded like her rapping over an Armored Core song, basically. And I'm like, okay, I like this, actually.
That's just it. Hatsune Miku can
Horror,
be literally
J-pop,
anybody.
techno,
you know, yeah.
Yeah. Bam. And I think that's part of the reason I fell so hard into Hotline Miami too, is the soundtrack reminded me of nostalgia of like doing Armored Core missions.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, but like not that the Armored Core soundtrack sounded like Hotline Miami.
No.
Specifically, it's way more like late '80s, early '90s vaporwave, like serious groovy shit, but also like EDM, and also just like songs that should be annoying but aren't. Like that one that goes
like that's not even doing the song justice. That's not what it sounds like.
It is what it sounds like.
But that's what the note sounds like. But like the it makes it cooler.
Yeah, it has like little crescendos and decrescendos. It has little like muted parts in it. Yeah, it's like they're doing a fucking whammy bar on a note. Yeah.
But the fucking Jesus.
But like, it doesn't get boring. It doesn't get boring. It just stays intense but also calming. I think that's the real thing. Is the music like both gets you like intense and like focused, but also like keeps you chill. It's a really difficult line to stride. Woo. Meanwhile, I really like Soul's boss music and stuff too. But it is a little samey after a while to just hear a bunch of like
orchestral.
Yeah. I think Ludwig is the standout in this game, his theme, because it goes from like this like horrific like mashup, just like monster noises and atonal, out of tune, like screeching, until like it turns into a fucking sonata, like a Ludwig Beethoven's level sonata, because it's like the guy's regained his clarity, his purpose. I also like the pling plang plong that gets busted out for a lot of the final bosses. Ever since Gwyn, you got that pling plang plong, the piano thing. And it makes sense in the context of DS3's final boss because, like, Gwyn's in there. Gwyn's, like, at the core of the bonfire.
Oh my god!
Sometimes you do just need to back the fuck up. Oh, and yeah, get further away from the lightning source so that you can, like, dodge it more in between it easier. Oof. Yeah, the safest place to be when he does the lightning summon is, like, near the edge of the map, basically.
I know.
Oh, bam. He got them flesh wings. Whee.
I also love the thumbnail, even though it was really short.
You did great on it, yeah. Fucking, yeah. I want some baby back ribs looking at him swing that thing around. I haven't had ribs in a while. Oh, I'm gonna have such a chicken fried steak tomorrow. I'm gonna have such a chicken fried steak.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he's so scary and he hops around so much.
Okay, yeah, but here, yeah, get close to him because that's actually close. That's safer from that. Nice. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh.
Unlike Sonic, I'm prone to not laughing. I'd rather stretch out my limbs.
I'm gonna die to that. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, I didn't. I'm right.
I can't think of anything to say. I'm just intense too. But I'm not trying to distract you. I'm just trying to, like, rant about something stupid because that usually seems to work. Life's a fuck, death's a fuck.
Tolls. No.
Oh!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Please just stop.
Yep, okay.
There we go.
You're out of
everything.
everything.
I know!
Oh my god. And I was gonna do that because of course he fucking is. Okay. Ah! Sorry. I woke up the cat. I'm sorry.
No, he had to do that because what happened to me was my spirit broke. Like, as soon as I felt the first, like, vibration of getting hit by lightning,
yeah.
I saw him descend, and then I dropped the controller.
He fucking frame trapped you. He got you with the lightning so that he could get you with the smash.
I can't even be mad at that. Oh, that's so cool.
That was the furthest you've gotten, though. I think that's the lowest you've gotten his health bar.
It is,
yeah,
and I'm out of blood.
15%. Damn it, you're right. Well, hey, do a couple blood runs.
I'll do a couple blood runs.
Do a couple blood runs.
I'll do a couple blood runs just for the levity's sake.
Rom says F.
Thank you. Oh, I tried.
I ran out of, like, commentary ability because I was just getting too intense.
Like, I knew I wasn't gonna make that one, but I knew I should try, you know? There's no...
Well,
even
you
though...
can still win even if you got no health, as long as you're perfect.
It's just... Should I go to the Screaming Babies?
Honestly, if you do the Screaming Babies, it'll be faster, because then you just spend
thinking,
the blood echoes on... Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go kill some Screaming Babies for a little bit.
Scream little babies. This game's version of that one ridge in Bloodborne.
That's just okay. Are you grinding in a Souls-like game?
There needs to be an area that you can, like, kill a bunch of little... Oh wait, you didn't put on your moon rune.
I didn't.
Yeah, you probably.
I'll probably be okay.
Just do, like, 2 runs of this and then buy a bunch of blood.
That's the idea.
Hey, buddy. Hey, bloody buddy. I hope not.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Bloody buddy.
You're so fun.
Bloody buddy. Oh. Yeah, see, wow, that's a significant difference. When you were doing this with both the moon runes on, you were getting, like, over 1,600, and now you're getting, like, almost 1,200, but not quite.
No, I like...
It's a big boost.
I'm glad that boosts are big numbers.
Yeah, and they're percentage-based.
Yeah.
That's the other thing with, like, the stamina boost. It's you still want to up your endurance stat because it's boosting a percentage based on your base total.
Allow me. Do you mind if I go on a mini Splatoon rant?
Go, you split. Yeah.
There's one thing that I think that is really bullshit personally, and that's you're able to upgrade your clothes a few more steps in order to get extra XP from them. Huh. However, at the very end, like, people have done the math, you only get like 1.1% more EXP for so much stuff.
Yeah, and see, there is some of that in this game too.
There is, but like at least the moon rune isn't.
Okay, yeah,
That's
but
nice.
like the guild or whatever they're called, the clan? No. The runes that like are you a vile blood? Are you a hunter of hunter?
Yeah,
are
those
you
ones. The
whatever
like, ones.
Alfred was, a vile blood hunter. What are they called? They have their own faction too, but they have little boosts on their thing, but they're so small as to be negligible, basically. You have the League one on right now.
I do,
which gives you extra health when you get summoned into co-op in someone else's world, but like 2% extra health.
Not a lot.
The equivalent of the Cleric ring is the Hunter of Hunter runes that you get from doing the End of Eileen's quest. It's nothing. It's like a tiny bit of extra stamina regen. Just like, it's not even noticeable, basically. Whatever the one Alfred belonged to, your blood vials heal more, but once again, not even noticeable. It's so nothing.
Faye says you'll need to use drink tickets to make it worthwhile, which is true. But my thing is, then I'm gonna use drink tickets on a regular 3-piece of gear and just scrub it whenever I can. You know, whoops. Plus, the amount of times that I've like just played in my gear, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But like, I just dislike when there's a whole thing for like, oh, here's a power up, here's a boost that you can get. That like it doesn't it's
matter.
not enough to be worth all of the effort.
Especially if you have to put in a exactly. Like Eileen, that is a tough fucking fight. In fact, did you ever fight the Bloody Crow of Canehurst?
I don't think I did.
Maybe you should try fighting him too. Once or
maybe,
twice.
yeah.
But like the getting that rune, it just like, okay, cool. Now when I get summoned into somebody else's world, I might have to kill them. That's all that rune means. Because it's supposed to give you some like some boost to your stamina regen, but it's tiny. I don't remember what the percentage is, but it's like nothing.
It's you know. And it's also like how in Pirate Warriors they did the math, and like the only thing that actually increases your strength by any like decent amount is like the last cannon stuff.
And it's not well described. They don't tell you what the numbers are. I had to watch a YouTube video of a guy who fucking data mined the game just to know which boosts actually give you the most boost. But yeah, and there's an ability in Pirate Warriors 4 that's like it's supposed to give you an increase to your attack based on how low your health is. But even if you're at max health, it gives you more of a boost to attack than any other attack boosting thing. It's every other attack boosting like stat is worthless compared to this one. And it's one that makes you think that it only works if you're low on health. And it's, just tell people the numbers. I don't care if people get scared by math. They shouldn't be.
Yeah, people do get scared by math, but what would make people less scared by math is if math
exposure to math.
Exactly.
Fucking normalize math.
Why do we have to normalize math?
Oh, man.
Because, like, man... another brilliant idea I had, and somebody should steal this. Somebody with more talent than me. Fucking put Voltorb Flip on phones.
Yes.
Just
make
it.
Like a Voltorb Flip game.
Just do it. It's so much fun.
Combine it with like elements of like Bejeweled or
make it just tiny bit more complex.
Yeah,
you know?
like add more Pokemon puzzle pieces to it, basically.
I don't know how, but like...
But it could be done.
At the very
combine
least.
Sudoku with Pokemon-based puzzle game.
Yeah.
Please. Basically, Voltorb Switch is just Sudoku meets Minesweeper.
Yep.
But I think you could do more with it too, and like maybe have like you could switch panels around with certain Pokemon abilities too. Maybe like if there was an Abra face, you could like teleport that panel to somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then like that would help you like tell whether or not something that you just moved was a Voltorb or not. You know. Oh man, sorry.
No, I don't know,
Just
like, how to... I genuinely don't even know if you need to make it more complicated, other than maybe adding, like, a map. Or, like, different like, maps
you could just put Voltorb, like, Flip as it is.
Like, that's all I personally need, I guess. Because, like, as I'm replaying through Pokemon Insurgence just for the fun of it, I was playing Voltorb Flip last night, and I just forget how much fun that is.
Yeah.
And it's so simple that I figure it could be a phone game,
well,
you know?
And it was something that as a kid you would like have me do for you
exactly.
sometimes.
Yeah.
You didn't need me to like breed your Pokemon for you. I did teach you a lot about it.
Mm-hmm.
It was my friends that I like would get to pay me to breed them and
yeah.
EV and IV train their Pokemon for them because I was the only one who actually looked up and how to do it. It was a pain in the ass.
It was a pain in the ass back
But after I'd done it for enough friends, I had enough money. I got an action replay, and then I could just use the items that like
easier,
I just had infinite like calciums and shit. But anyway, and of course once they came out with super training, that's negated now. But what was I talking about?
Pokemon.
Oh, there were times where you'd be like, "Hey, can I leave out my copy of Pokemon?" And while you're like watching something late at night, could you just play a bunch of Voltorb Flip
for me?
Oh yeah, sure.
Because like I needed like money for Pokemon or TMs
moves,
and shit. It was usually TMs because it's really useful to have like flamethrower and like really good TMs that you can only get there.
Yeah, and you could buy multiples of
exactly
too.
Because that was before TMs weren't
like,
single use or were single use rather. Yeah.
Which I'm so glad they're not now.
Me too. Should I give it a few more bloods or should I give it a lighthouse hut run?
I say give it a lighthouse hut run.
Okay.
I say go for blood when you need it, but other than that, just keep running at it. That's how I beat Red and Soul Silver, and also how I bricked my platinum.
Ooh, that'll do.
Oh, an action replay.
Yeah.
See, I didn't need to cheat to like win. I needed to cheat to breed Pokemon effectively.
Mm-hmm.
See, I actually had a strategy guide that told me like what EV values every single Pokemon gave when you fought them.
That's was it? Yeah, no, it was in Diamond and Pearl, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I knew which Pokemon to go grind and fight in order to get which, like, not just level up teams that I would breed for friends of mine. And I would do this for pretty cheap too. Like I had $5 a team basically. My argument was that, hey, like that's one less than like $1 per Pokemon, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, none of my other friends knew how to do it, and they wanted like good competitively viable Pokemon that we could all play with together, but they didn't know how to like do that. So I did it for them. Fucking I turned my hobby of just playing Pokemon into like being an actual professional Pokemon breeder, basically.
Well, because like if you were in Pokemon, that's what you'd want to be.
I probably. I do relate pretty hard to Brock, and I did as a kid too. Like I related harder to Brock most of the time than Ash. Boom. I do like that. I was out of the anime by then, of course, but I do like that they gave Brock a fucking not a Toxicroak.
What's a Krogunk.
A Krogunk to punch him in the balls occasionally.
Whenever he was being too horny.
Oh! Hey, free heal. Ow! Just in time.
Just in time.
Just an actor. I'm so glad you can buy more TMs in Grand Underground, even if they're scattered around. Yeah. Grand Underground. Wait, is that Soul Silver?
No.
Yeah. Or is that Insurgents?
No. That's, is that the new Pokemon?
I don't know. There was an Underground in Soul Silver.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, there was. Not like Diamond and Pearl Underground, but like an underground version of the city.
Well,
sorry, I distracted you.
No, yeah. But
I'm talking like if he means like a mall where you can get a bunch of TMs, because I remember something vaguely like that from Gold and Silver in the same city that was right next to where you did the bug catching contest.
I think Faye might be talking about the most recent Pearl and Diamond, though. I think that's what the Grand Underground was.
They did remake Pearl and Diamond, didn't they?
Yeah.
I forgot.
They did. And they made like underground caves where you can encounter Pokemon in the underground now. But neither of us care.
Yeah, I forgot.
I'm sorry. That game is actually the death of childhood to me. That game, that game hurts me by existing. Like, no offense, you can play it if you want. I will eternally hate it for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
It is a stain on my favorite franchise.
It was supposed to give us Megas for Gen 4, but they don't do Megas anymore because they broke how they...
It's okay.
They broke it. They made the game so good, and then they just nuked what was so good about it and made it what if your Pokemon got Chungus for 3 turns instead?
Which also wrecked balancing.
Like, it still didn't, it was for balancing. Bullshit! Game Freak has never known how to balance in their goddamn career. It's always been the fans who figure out the shit that's, broken and busted and, then say, you're not allowed to do this in tournament. Because it's scientifically proven to be broken and busted. Let the fans determine what's fucking balanced. Just give us the Pokemon.
Oh, man. Okay.
The Underground Mall is different. I remember there being something about the mall that, was good. That I had to visit the mall in Silver and Gold a lot. I can't remember what for, though. There was someone there, some vendor that did something.
That was really, useful and important, yeah.
I
don't remember exactly either. No, me neither.
Something competitive Pokemon was a mistake. No. Competitive Pokemon is what validates it. Fucking Game Freak continuing to be the sole Pokemon makers was a mistake. Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And they never have. God. That's the death of childhood, is realizing Game Freak always sucked.
It's just
when they were on Game Boy, they could handle shit.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, yeah. Just look how fucking broken Red and Blue is. It's a miracle that game's even finishable. You can make that game in Minecraft. That game's held together with fucking glue and pixels. Look at, it's just such a, they never learned how to make a modern game, and when they try to, they break the game. The whole reason that, the 3D models, look bad is because they're oh, well, then when we port them to the consoles, it'll look fine. And then they fucked that up. They couldn't do it. They had to get rid of and scrap a bunch of models and redo a bunch of models because they didn't port them right. Oh boy. And then they try to make their own game, Little Town whatever guy. And it's awful. It's goddamn garbage. Anyone actually play that fucking Little Town Hero game?
Clemps.
Yeah. Was he the only one?
Yes.
Something, I'm just done, and I mean no offense to anyone who holds any opinions against it. I'm just done with what? What are you done with?
She still likes Pokemon, so she doesn't agree with a lot of what we say. I don't think. Well, she agrees, but she doesn't hold those same opinions. You know.
I get you.
I think Pokemon can still be okay. It's just not with these current people.
And
I think
watching
that
you play Sword and Shield was goddamn
You preferred to watch me play Persona 5.
Yeah, and that's saying something
I know. It's saying a lot.
It's not a can of worms of wow, this game's fucking boring and has brainwashed a lot of idiot kids into thinking it's something good. But yeah. Everybody play The World Ends With You, please. Play Neo, The World Ends With You too.
Tom, if we want them to play, if we want them to know what it is, we have to stream it.
Pretty much.
We'd gladly do it. It's just a weird game to
y'all
stream.
Anime RPGs is shit though. Oh man.
I saw the new gym leader for Scarlet and Violet.
It's not just y'all. I'm done with opinions.
Mood.
Oof. Oh man. I can't believe they got rid of Megas. It was it kept me playing. I wouldn't have even played X and Y, but then the Megas thing, the prospect of it was so good. Then yeah, Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby, that was the last Pokemon game I truly enjoyed. It fixed Swampert. It took his dumbass design and turned him into Juggernaut. Whew. And yes, please stream Twowie, says Faye. Oh boy. The only problem with streaming Twowie is that the best way to play it is with the touch controls, and it's really hard to stream a Switch while using the touch screen.
You can't.
Yeah. There are you can point the thing at the screen and pull the button Almost like it's a light gun shooter. And boom! There goes the orphan.
Jesus! Whoa! Okay, I'm sorry.
It. No,
I had
you're
the monkey.
Good. The cat clawed me when you did that, though. You have to go kill that.
I do. Okay.
That little shadowy. So what I think this represents, you know how like whenever you killed the baby, you killed the mom too.
Yeah.
When you got the umbilical cords with the lady who gave birth in the sewer, or killing the
yeah.
Well, hey, I'm just
I
more
know,
is important.
I'm
just swing at it.
Okay.
I'm not telling you not to swing at it.
Yeah.
I'm literally doing my job. Don't get frustrated with me.
There we go.
I think what it represents is that there's like a physical connection between the mother and child when it comes to great ones. That like if one dies, the other does too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I also think that represents is like a physical version of the Orphan of Kos that was left behind, or not. Sorry, not a physical. You killed the physical.
I killed the physical. That was the spiritual.
Yes.
And like that moves on to Elden Ring too. You know how there's two.
But also that, like, technically this all happened in an afterlife, too.
Exactly.
So it was already dead. It was born dead in a dead world.
And there we go.
I love Mega Swampert because they've got anchor arm. Yeah, no, for real. They just gave him Juggernaut proportions.
Fucking
right
wow.
Okay. Alright, so go back to the Hunter Stream, buy some more blood, and then honestly, this next fight will probably be a lot easier.
We'll see. I don't doubt that, honestly. In comparison, Orphan of Kos is like one of the most infamous difficult bosses. Passing it is the biggest milestone yet.
Gurman's tough too, but honestly, I don't find what's the thing after Gurman? Moon Presence as tough as Gurman. I think you'll struggle more with him than you will with the Orphan, than you will with the Moon Presence. Wait.
Yeah?
Eat your umbilical cords.
Yes. Yum. Can I eat all 4?
Yes.
Cool. Yum.
And I don't think that'll negatively impact you in this fight in any way.
Yum.
I don't think he does Frenzy. Having higher insight makes you less resistant to Frenzy.
Okay.
But I don't think Gurman has any frenzy moves. I don't think the Moon Presence does either. He might have a...
The Moon Presence might have one. But, like, I don't know.
What he does have is a move that just gets rid of all your health.
Yeah.
But it replaces it with, like, recoverable health. So you can just run up and wail on him to get it all back.
Okay.
But yeah, this is it. And technically, you can end the game without like even having to fight if you just let him kill you.
But the whole goal for this is something else.
Nah, I gotta go Space Slug.
Gotta go Space Slug.
Maybe another theory I've seen is that the Elden Beast is the player from Bloodborne. What that slug grows into is the Elden Beast.
I was thinking about that too. Actually, I was wondering if the slug that you turn into grows into the next god,
or it might just be the same kind of thing. The Elden Beast also shares a lot of design features with Kos herself.
Hello.
But yeah, you can like see her corpse there on the beach. You can like look at her face.
Oh, he'll show me mercy, he says. I mean, it is mercy. This is technically like one of the kindest endings.
That's just it. It's arguable depending on like how you interpret the lore, but like his ending, like where he kills you right here, might be the quote unquote good ending.
No.
But yeah, no.
I want to fight you.
This dude is tough.
Yeah, we don't have audio for this still, but you know.
Don't have audio?
No,
Huh?
Well, we don't have game audio and recording.
Oh, we don't?
No.
Oh, that stinks.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Here, wait, turn it down a little bit.
Oh yeah, because
that's gonna be way too loud. Yeah, down to like 15.
There we go.
Current beef with clipping on YouTube. I can't watch the stream while I'm making what? Yeah.
Yeah. No, clipping on YouTube sucks. Oh yeah.
And that weapon is a good weapon too.
Oh, he does. Hey, Gurman.
And yeah, he's got a peg leg, but he can still walk.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Fast. Cool.
He is fast. No, like
Awesome.
I said, he's not as tough as Orphan of Kos,
No, but he is
almost.
tough. Yeah, no, you told me that you find him more tough than the Moon Presence.
Yes.
And, like, that's for real.
Orphan of Kos is tougher, though.
Orphan of Kos is tougher than both, but this
will
one
have to
will
learn
be
this
more
guy.
difficult
and
than
also,
Moon Presence,
this is
probably.
a boss you've seen me fight less often, too.
Exactly, yeah.
That's another thing I struggle with this guy is, like, you don't get his, you can't, like, loop him, you know? You
No.
can't, maybe you can do
Maybe?
co-oping here, but I've never actually tried.
I don't know, this feels personal.
Yeah.
This is you. This is your deal.
You know?
You're the hunter. You're
Yeah.
the one stuck in the dream. And he's the
You
one
and
that, like,
him
yeah,
are
exactly.
the only ones left, basically.
So it's your fight. It's like a Slave Knight Gale, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Although I do tend to go in a group against Slave Knight Gale. But I have also beaten Slave Knight Gale solo, too. Whew. I just never feel like bad about doing co-op, basically.
No, and
Either-
nobody
either
should. Nobody ever
summoning
should.
people
I really
or,
wanted to have
being
more
summoned
people. I
myself.
really wanted to have more summon people, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
either a little bit too low level or, like, there's just nobody here.
I don't know if you're too low level.
You know,
I'm
they're
not-
just
like I
my
said-
best guess is that there's not a lot of people playing this game. If the second that you start playing Elden Ring, you're gonna get a lot of summons.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But that's just kind of how it is, you know, and,
No,
and
there's
that's
more
fine.
people playing it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Like,
Ooh,
fucking,
man.
that game sold
Ow.
gangbusters.
That game sold like hot Krabby Cakes.
Oh, that sounds good. I'm starting to get hungry again too.
Oh God, Tom, do you know what would be really good?
Huh.
Mozzarella sticks.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. If I get victory, I get mozzarella sticks. If I lose, I get mozzarella sticks.
Yes.
We
We have
win.
to eat ice cream too.
We do. That's okay. Okay, phase two.
Yeah, phase 2.
I farted. Wow, it was a fear fart. Ow.
And yeah, his shotgun can also shoot like a rifle style projectile.
That's really cool.
I wish his gun was a gun you could get.
Bam.
Yeah, it can either do like a shotgun shot or like a big rifle bullet.
Oh, and we also played Super Hot.
Oh yeah,
It's
Super Hot's great. Yeah.
Well, what's the sentence?
It's one of the most innovative shooters I've played in years. Although that's not technically true for me because I did play Doom and Doom Eternal right before playing it. But in all seriousness, Super Hot's really cool. We're late to the party on that one, but yeah,
We are, but
both
it's cool.
beat that. It reminded me of playing.
Oh,
nice.
Sorry, that was just cool.
No, that was. It reminded me of playing Portal the first time. That's like just a short game that's like a shooter, but feels more like a puzzler actually. With Super Hot, it's like reminding yourself, okay, just because like I'm in all intense adrenaline mode doesn't mean I like have to move though. I have to be calm. I have to look around and plan out every move really carefully.
It's Dark Souls-ian.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people liked it. Don't? Okay.
It's like Hotline Miami, but first person, and you can like slow down time.
Uh-huh.
Just shoot him. Or okay.
Straight up?
There you go.
So
Second
you know,
or third
you know how
try,
to get
yeah.
my lefts and rights confused?
Yeah.
Okay. Grumman down.
Shoot him. And then you do it
Shoot
R2
him.
instead. I'm like, well, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's like, yo. DTF.
No.
Well, yep, no, now you're not because you ate them umbilical cords.
Exactly, yeah.
Now you're basically a baby great one yourself. But yeah, this is the moon presence. This is the thing making the thing happen. And the whole motivation it has is it's an animal. It wants to kill its competition, it wants to feed, it wants to reproduce. That's why it has like this, even though it's very Cthulhu-y, it also has a clear lion motif, because it's supposed to be indicative of like a king of beasts kind of creature. But it's a Cthulhu lion, you know?
Oh, and it even has like 3 tails. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just sick.
Yeah.
I don't make the rules.
So yeah, kill the moon.
Alright, I'll kill the moon! Oh my Jesus Christ.
It's cool.
Intimidating.
It's
okay.
intimidating.
Okay, I'm dead.
That's okay though. Since you beat Gurman's dead.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And now that
and you can go buy his scythe and his garb if you want to.
Oh, cool. I might do that. How much money do I have? None now.
Like 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
What's nice is even if you beat this thing and go into New Game Plus, because this does auto go into New Game Plus,
yeah,
you can still buy Gurman's garb and gear.
That is nice.
At the fucking thing. Oh man, I needed that burp. Sorry, I was hunched over a weird way petting a cat for like the last hour.
Yeah,
and now I just sat up and it's just pressure balance recorrecting.
I'm gonna take the last swig of coffee. Okay.
Oh man,
that guy died.
That guy did die. He had the sword that kills you.
Yeah, well, you know,
no, straight up. There's like, I really like the mace weapon that you like make it into like a big clot weapon, where you do a single stab of damage to yourself. That's like recoverable, especially if you do it as a transform attack. Because then if you hit something while doing it, then it just recovers all the health anyway. But the other one, the katana, what's it called? I forget. But you go into its blood mode and it just like it's inflicting toxic on yourself. Basically, it's constantly ticking down your health at a really fast rate, and it's just not fun to play that way for me. It never has been. Same with like the Ligarius wheel. I fucking love that weapon. It's one of my favorite weapons in this game. But I never use the transformed L2 thing where you like spin it up and make yourself take damage. Because I don't want to make myself take damage. I just want to hit things with a big wheel.
That's a cool attack.
Rom says, could a game journalist conceivably describe Superheart as the Dark Souls of first-person shooters? They probably did. They probably could. I wouldn't, though. I'd call it, like, Hotline Miami meets Portal, is what I'd most accurately call it, I think. With the aesthetic of, like, Tron. It's crumpled.
It's crumpled.
Yeah, you're used to the Elden Ring, like, orange glow telling you where to crit.
I am,
which is also a really nice thing. Yeah, get in there. Get in there.
No, I know.
Whenever he does that, he's also, like, open for a bunch afterwards.
And boom.
So, boom.
Video game.
So yeah, that boss is like neat and cool and has a lot of like cool lore.
Oh my god! If you play fucking if you fight Kos first, that's harder.
No.
Oh, high five!
You did it! You just beat Bloodborne.
I beat Bloodborne, baby.
And now.
Here, I'm gonna turn it back up again.
You are Splatoon.
And now I am Splatoon. I am cold. I don't have warm blood anymore. I assume.
How many video games have you killed the moon as opposed to the sun as a final boss? I don't know. Honestly, off the top of my head, I can think of more games where you kill the sun than the moon.
Yeah, same.
But this one's definitely kill the moon.
Yep.
But also kill the moon to become the moon.
Yeah,
See,
now
moon's
I am.
still there.
Now I'm the new moon.
Yeah, Piccolo didn't kill the moon. Piccolo became the moon.
Exactly. No, I just kind of replaced the moon, but now I'm a little baby slug.
Oh no.
So either we could do all that again, or we can't. We'll see. Bloodborne, it either keeps going or it doesn't. That's Dark Souls for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the game.
Yeah, that's just it. Congratulations, you beat Bloodborne. And I knew if you beat Orphan of Kos, you'd beat the rest.
That was why I was really. Yeah. That's why I was so like, no, I need to
still a really cool fight. I think he's a great
absolutely
for the final boss of the base game.
Exactly.
Really cool.
Before the DLC existed, that's such an awesome final boss fight.
And the moon presence, though I think he's cool, is also kind of not a good final boss.
No,
that's
I completely agree.
Really
that thing
cool
was way
looking,
too
but
easy.
He's not that good a fight.
No. Yeah, God, especially in comparison to Kos, who's just like.
Even in comparison to like shit like Murgo's Wet Nurse.
Yeah.
You know, like other stuff in the base game that you fought like right before him. Murgo's Wet Nurse is way tougher than fucking
It is. And
that
like
bit where
maybe
she turns everything purple and makes 100 of herself.
That is so much tougher than everything the Moon Presence did. I don't know. Maybe the PS4 has just been on for a little while, but like it did that.
No. That's
okay.
It hasn't also. We've only been on for like 2 hours.
True.
And it was in rest mode before that.
True. Okay.
But like no, it's the Moon Presence just easy fight.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And the fact that he did that move where he takes away your whole health bar, but then leaves himself open for like 10 seconds.
That
right
you
when
just
he had
get
like a
all
little
of your
bit of health left, and you're just like, okay.
Well, all right. Well, I'll just kill him. Yeah, no big deal. He did that like 3 times.
You're a squid now. Yeah.
I am a squid now.
Which is why what I recommend if you want to ever do another build of Bloodborne, do a Splatoon-based build. Do a strength blood tinge build with cannons and Gatling guns and fucking the blood clot mace and just pretend it's made of paint instead of blood.
Yep. Faye also realizes this game came out in 2015, the same year that Splatoon came out. So yep, there you go.
Yep.
No, 2015 kind of changed me as a gamer.
Yeah,
with,
me too.
With the combination of Undertale and Splatoon.
Oh wait, is that on the cable?
Huh?
Oh, no,
it's not.
I was looking at that wrong.
Yeah.
I got my PS4 when Bloodborne came out.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered Bloodborne before I had a PS4, and when Bloodborne was coming, like, oh, it's next month, I'm like, well, shit, now I gotta get a PS4. So I worked some extra shifts and got, like, some spare scratch and got, like, a used PS4 that showed up on the doorstep to my trailer with a foot-shaped hole in the box and, like, a broken, like top to it. It's amazing that thing ever worked, and if it hadn't have worked, I would have fucking wanted to sue somebody.
Pookie Quencel! Sorry.
I don't know, I'm more on as Claudia Panone.
I just really like Pookie. I can't lie.
What about Philly Keita?
Or Martin Sable?
Or Dirk Hardigan?
Dater Green!
Or Mate Mira?
Mari Doll. Mari Doi.
Mari Doi is mentioned multiple times.
Hey, maybe she did multiple...
She was multiple baneful chanters.
Good for her.
What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, so my PS4 was in a box that like got kicked on the way to my door apparently. And like had like a broken faceplate on it, but it worked, and it worked up until like last year it finally died.
It finally died last year.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Bloodborne's the reason I got a PS4. And if they make a Bloodborne 2, I'd be severely tempted to get a PS5, but not in order, like, there's no way to get a PS5 right now without paying a war criminal, basically.
Yeah.
Someone who, like, hoarded all the PS5s and they came out and are now selling them at exorbitant prices. Which sucks, man.
Again, war crime.
Yeah.
But no, we are indeed a kid and a squid now, so I think we've completed our goal.
Dark hole.
Well, it's just like, you know, the reason that I had it as Bonafide is because she is my slug OC.
Yeah.
And now she is a slug forevermore.
Well, when I did the game for you, I did a Let's Play this game for you, like, years and years ago.
Yeah, long while ago.
And I did an Amaterasu build, basically.
Because, you know, what's the way to make me care about something is to, like, move in other hyperfixations,
well, and
you know?
what's Ami's whole deal is ascending to godhood.
Exactly.
So, that's this whole game, you know?
It's just that instead of ascending to, like, wolf godhood, they ascend to squid godhood.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I like. Form, arguably, I would say is cooler.
Yeah. Squid older than wolf.
Margot Williams. Sure. Maybe they made the Margaret Sweat Nurse. No,
Joshua Miller. He's related to Joshua Tomar.
I bet that Greg Mosher goes to a bunch of mosh pits. But you know what? Maybe that's just assuming.
Well, Danelle Chang... left an I out of his name.
Jose Ochoa. Jose the 8th with an A.
Ran Cow.
Was that a name?
Yeah. It's a social media specialist, apparently.
I saw Tim Bender, which just sounds like a Bender.
You know, it's probably Cao.
Yeah, you know, you're probably right.
I think CAO in Chinese is actually Cao.
Yeah, I think
I'm used to thinking it's Cow because I played too much Dynasty Warriors as a kid. Mm-hmm. I am Cow P.
I am Cow P.
Yeah, apparently it's Cao. Or Cao.
This game is really good, though.
It's still one of my favorites ever.
I can see why. It's one of the best games to, like, play physically.
Yeah.
And all of the story stuff is absolutely immaculate.
And you don't have to play through it again right away, of course, but, like, other weapons that you got and other things that you saw. There's so many cool ways to play it. There's not as many builds you can conceivably do as, like, a typical Souls or Elden Ring, but, like, there's still tons of options in there. Mm-hmm. And tons of, like, stuff aesthetically to choose from.
Vidya.
Sundaramurthy.
And Paul Davis with, like, with quotation marks.
Chris Buglier.
Buglier!
He stares at bugs.
I would love to be named Buglier.
Oliver James Whittington. He's so important, he needs 3 names.
But yeah, now that we've beaten Bloodborne, we just restart, I think.
Yeah, and New Game Plus.
Yep.
This is one of my few complaints with it, and I think Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring are much better. And in fact, I have to give credit where it's due. It was Dark Souls 2 that did it first.
Yeah.
You don't have to go into New Game Plus right away when you beat the game anymore. But Bloodborne, you do. And it kind of makes sense considering, like, you literally, like, kill the center of the world. And, like, either, like, wake up or... But, like, fuck canon. Just let you keep playing, you know?
And it's see cycles, because we just started where we
Yeah.
were. So maybe it's all just happening
Woke
again.
up from a dream. Once you wait, after all this, you might just think it's a bad dream. Especially if you do the ending where Gurman cuts off your head. You literally wake up in Yarnum and the sun's rising and you just stumble away.
Yep. Do you want to be a regular person or a god? That's also a squid.
Here, wait. And now that you've beaten the Orphan of Kos, let's see these.
Oh yeah, you know what? Well, yeah.
Plus, yeah, we haven't seen this in opening cutscene on the new TV. Everything's so blue.
Everything is so blue.
See, I watched it on YouTube, and it still has this, like, gray wash over everything, but,
that might be just settings, but it also just might not be... that might not be something we can change.
And also, like, do we wanna? Like, it just, like, even if, like, this is technically supposed to be more gray and more washed out, I really do enjoy seeing all these really vivid colors and all these games. Also, the fact that the aspect ratio fits modern games, unlike our old TV.
Yeah, that was
You ever
nice.
tried playing Hades while not being able to see any of your resources?
They're
not all off screen all the time.
All the time. You
Don't have
literally
much.
cannot see any of the Hades like items that you have.
How much item of each kind you
No,
have.
how much treasure, how many
items,
keys,
yeah.
how many like ambrosias. Ugh. Hey
God.
guys!
But they're friends.
They're little friends! Yay!
They're the parts
They're
of, like,
taking me
if
away.
the Orphan of Kos hadn't been born into a hell designed to create more hell, born of suffering that was inflicted upon, like, its mother.
Maybe it wouldn't have been
Maybe
such
it would
a
have
bad
been nice,
thing.
just
Yeah.
like its mom was.
Exactly. Alright.
Oh, but yeah, there you go.
And there we go.
You borned the blood.
I was born of the blood.
And God, you've got a lot of runes on you.
I do.
You can go, like, spend those on, I said runes.
Can I just, like...
No. You don't. You need to go back to the Hunter's Dream. You need to actually, like, go past this, the werewolf, and then you can get, like, Gurman's gear and the scythe if you want.
Oh, I'll just, like...
Yeah. You get to the first thing. Or die to this werewolf, but maybe don't, because then you'd lose a lot of blood echoes, presumably.
I would prefer not to die to this werewolf.
It is a New Game Plus, but it should still not be too tough. Yeah.
Death.
Ooh, death approaches.
Death approaches.
No, this is a fine pickle. I can't wait to hear Charlie Day as the
I think that he'll do a great job.
I think
You
he's
still
gonna do
haven't
so
seen
much
that
better.
trailer, which
I
I
don't
think
wanna.
you don't need to.
I don't want.
I just think that's
I
funny.
only want to consume anything from that movies through, like, the filter of other people have clipped it.
Yeah, honestly.
Depends on a lot of settings. I have an old TV in my game room. Yeah, no, our old TV, the one we had just up until this one, was from, like, what, 2009, 2010?
Yeah, 29 to
So
20,
not, like,
yeah.
super old TV, but, like, a type of HD TV that became obsolete quickly, that displays in an aspect ratio that no other fucking thing ever, like, used. And that just had, like, settings that just didn't work, I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, just climb up the ladder.
Climb up that leader.
You have to pull the lever to get down the ladder, and then you can go back to the dream.
The dream.
But yeah, no, I am impressed. It only took you, what, like 2 attempts, 3 to fight Gurman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that
think
would
so.
take you a few more.
I was just done finishing and fighting the Orphan of Kos that many times, you know?
Yeah. Oh, and that, the Cleric Beast, now you fought, like, her in beast and human form. Because I'm pretty sure whoever postulated the theory is right. There's Vicar Amelia's human form in the DLC. The church hunter that's guarding her is the Cleric Beast.
Yeah.
Basically.
They might have been lesbians.
They might have been.
And then they turned into werewolf lesbians. And then we killed them.
Yep.
Hooray!
But then when you kill them, their minds get reunited in the, whatchamacallit?
In the, what do you call it?
The old hunter's dream.
Yeah.
The old hunter's nightmare. Okay. But yeah, you did it.
I did it.
You done diddling diddla dum.
I dang old did it.
I really need to pee.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, oh god.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
But yay!
Congratulations.
Yeah, cyclical.
There we go. Cyclical. And I'm
Cyclical!
Cyclical! Should we edit there?
Cyclical. Cyclical.
Cyclical.
Spherical.
Circles!
Brother!
Good one. Beat the...
Wait,
you will not be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop and you will no longer...
Oh, is it still going?
Yeah, no. Well, because I hit the stop streaming button, but
it's
because
like, are you sure?
Yeah, because we're on YouTube and this is the first time, it's like, are we sure?
Plug the Twitch and Discord. GardenWolf.
GardenWolf and at the... hang on.
GardenWolf.
I just don't use my server enough, which is just on me and not how I function.
Yeah. If you get more big, you might want to
maybe I don't know. But yeah, plug
thing.
check out the Discord, check out the Twitch, check out the YouTubes.
That, what's my favorite clip on your Twitch page? The new favorite clip I think is "Excuse You," where when you fought Maria and you walked up to her and burped, and I just lost my shit because the idea of doing that is just
walk up to like the greatest hunter ever and then just burp in her face, you know. Anyways.
Still makes me laugh.
Yep. See, okay, so thank you all so much for watching.
Yeah, and once again, Drake and Josh.
Yes, Drake and Josh.
What? Like, because that's what I was referencing before when I said spherical and
you're
brother.
right. Yep. Okay.